Hey guys, welcome to another episode of the Fit Experience presented by the Fitness Connection. I'm your host, Anwar Smith, aka the Black Swan. That's THABLACKSWAAN. All right, so we are joined here on a little special, doing something a little different this time. Normally we are on location, but this time we're on a Zoom call. We have a special guest right here. We have one of our participants in the Transformation Challenge, Miss Tanya Dean-Laing. Thank you for being here.
Thank you
All
for
right,
having me.
so is there anything special you want to say to the people before we get started?
I'm just excited. I'm just ready to share my story, my journey throughout this 12 weeks of competing.
All right, no problem, no problem. So guys, if you didn't know, the Transformation Challenge is like a 12-week program that we put on at Fitness Connection to encourage persons to tackle their body transformation goals. So every week we our participants to send in pictures front and back just to analyze their changes throughout the time span. And so that's what we're here to talk to Ms. Tanya about, because she is actually one of our finalists inside the Transformation Challenge. So we want to get a deep dive into what she's been doing and how's that been going for her. So I got a couple of questions and I'm going to just get it started. All right, so my first question for you is, what motivated you to want to be a part of the Transformation Challenge, as well as even just get your fitness on?
Well, this is actually my second challenge. I was a part of the first one in November, and what caused me, at least motivated me to join the challenge, was because there was a fitness goal that I wanted to accomplish, and I know I needed that another accountability group. Mm-hmm. And I needed that extra push. Mm-hmm. And then I like the idea of the photo check-ins every 2 weeks. So that made you accountable and you had to stick with that. And also I'm a competitive person. So I was looking forward to the challenge. So that was awesome in itself. So I just love Fitness Connection and what they offer. And then just to meet different people and to interact with different persons with the same goals and interests as you. You know what I mean? Because this fitness thing it's hard. But when you have persons with the same determination and focus as you, the only thing you could do is achieve whatever you put your mind to. And you have people behind you pushing you. So that's what I loved about this challenge. And that's what kept me going and even wanted to join the second one, which we just completed. So, and they know Tanya is going into the third one. Every single challenge they offer, I'm going to be in all of them. So
that's great. That's great. So what I want to ask you, so let me talk a bit about the first one. How did that go for you? Do you feel that you accomplished your goals in that first challenge that you participated in?
Oh, the first challenge. Well, I have Facebook. My Facebook page is open. My Instagram page is open. So you can go there yourself and you can see it. Because if you look at the transformation from that first challenge, I lost 20 pounds within that 12 weeks. And it was like every 2 weeks, it was small changes in my body. And just the encouragement and the support and the love, I mean, that kept me going. Even though I was a part of other groups, I looked forward to my emails every 2 weeks. Time to check in. You know what I mean? Time to take those photos. So, and every 2 weeks that I saw it, then I knew I had to make changes. Small changes, make adjustments, and it just was fun and it kept me going. And at the end of the 12 weeks, you actually have to see it. You actually have to see the picture itself, because I'm still at awe of how my body changed drastically within that 12 weeks. And so, I mean, when you see results like that, with this particular program, you just want to continue no matter what. And that's why I love to jump on this challenge anytime they offer it, because I know what it did for me the first time around.
Right. So let me ask you this. I know we had kind of a quick turnaround into the second challenge. Did you find that the next 12 weeks when you joined the second Transformation Challenge, that it went a bit easier, you felt more comfortable? Do you think that it was just as hard, or you felt like it got easier?
It actually got easier, And it was easier this time because a WhatsApp group was created this time. So you was able to communicate with the other contestants. And
Okay.
yes, and you were able to post your workout videos, post your meals, challenges. Many challenges were in the group.
Know how to real community. Okay.
Yes,
Okay.
yes. So it was good, and it made, because the first challenge, I was by myself. You know what I mean? But this time you had persons that you can connect with. And and then you see, even though they are competitors, you are competing against them. But it was good to see what everybody else were doing. And everyone was doing something different. You know what I mean? They call me, well, I call myself Show Out. Everybody knows me as Show Out 2021, right? But then again, I'm also known as the cardio queen, because every time I post my cardio video in the group, because that's what I do. But we have other persons posting their videos, workouts in the group and stuff like that. And that keeps you going and motivated. And I love it. And that's why this particular one became easier, because now you can communicate with persons that in the same, group as you. You know what I mean? So
and that's crazy.
I love it.
And that's so fun to me, because I'm pretty sure that the WhatsApp group wasn't directly created to be a community for the contestants, but I think you guys, with your excitement and motivation, kind of turned it into that. And I think that's a really, really good thing. So that you did say something that led me into my next question I wanted to ask you. For this particular transformation challenge that we are kind of completing right now, what types of exercises have you been doing that you found effective? And maybe were there some things that you were doing that you said, hey, I'd rather move over here? Tell me about your exercise routines.
Okay, my exercise routine. Okay, home workouts. Home workout works. And let me tell you this.
Talk to the people. I've been telling them. They don't listen to me.
Listen here. I am a wife, mother of 2 young children. A 7-year-old and a 4-year-old. And I work full time. So when I couldn't go to gym or anything, well, we know the country was on lockdown for a while, on and off. Gyms were closed. So you had no choice but to do something at home if you were really serious at changing your lifestyle. So I went on YouTube, found a workout program, Extreme Hip Hop. Extreme hip hop. I had a step from April. I had a step in my house from April of last year. And I finally decided to use my step in September of last year. I spent $10 on an online program, Extreme Hip Hop with Phil. Listen here. Mondays to Thursdays were the dates set for workouts, and you could do it any time of the day. And all you needed was 15-20 minutes. So there was no excuse. You just had to be ready to change no matter what. And on YouTube, there are tons of free programs. I'm a part of the Extreme Hip Hop family, even the Extreme Hip Hop with DG. He has a schedule from 7:30, Monday to Thursday on YouTube, free.
And you can't beat that.
Sometimes without. This is free program. You understand? Just do it at home. Research it on YouTube. Do something at home. All you need is 15 to 20 minutes a day. Get moving. Get a jump rope. Do something. And the thing is, once you start moving, you feel good about yourself. You understand?
Definitely.
For me, working out was that me time. That was Tanya time. My family knew when you see that door closed in the room, mommy getting ready to exercise.
You're locking in.
Yes, that's my me time, And self-care is very important. You have to take time for yourself. That 10-20 minutes, you just need that for yourself. Okay, because it was hard. Here it is. I put on all of this weight in what? It's about 5 months. I gained over 50 pounds. 50 pounds. when we were
Now,
locked down.
would you say that's during that lockdown period? Yeah.
Listen here. The children's school were closed. My children couldn't do homework until I got off from work. Being a banker, you know, we had to work.
Oh yeah, y'all wasn't home with everybody else.
Yeah, I had to work. So here it is, when I get off from work, I have to sit down with the girls and help them with their schoolwork. And sometimes we submitted homework 8 o'clock in the night. So that in itself became stressful. And then I began to eat bad and then began to drink a little too much. And, and then the weight started to pile on. And I was like, no. And then the uniforms, I could tell you this story. I'm going to tell you this story. I remember when I reached my breaking point. At that time, I was wearing a size 16 in my uniform. And I think we had this long lockdown at the end of July, Grand Bahama. We had this long lockdown. And then we went back to work in August. And my uniform was tight. I had to use the safety pin. My shirt, I was busting through my clothes. I could no longer hide it. And I remember, when I promised myself I wouldn't cry, but I remember reaching over to the phone and was going to call HR. I remember I was going to call HR to ask them to send me a bigger size. A bigger size, because my size 16s were tight. My size 16.
Man, it's okay. Talk about it. Because this is what the motivation is to tell. That was me too. We all have to find our motivation, our breaking point to say we got to make something change. And it sounds like this is it right here. I'm glad you're telling the story.
And right there and then, I realized Tanya has lost control. I was always in control of my weight. I always bounced back. But this time I couldn't see. I didn't know how to. I honestly didn't know where to begin. And before I dialed that extension, I remember it so clearly. I had my hand right on the handle, and I was like, no, Tanya, you gotta change first. We gonna do something. And I reached out to a friend and I said, I need to do something. And then they said, Tanya, try exercising at home. Try. And I was like, no, I don't do that home thing. I want that road. I need to run that road. I need to, Tanya, do the home exercise. And that's what I did. That was the decision I made at the end of August when I signed up for the September challenge. And I met Alita Lightborn also. And of course, the rest is history. But I remember that. And I was like, I'm not going back to that size 16. I'm not going back to how I looked. This was the last time. I'm 40 at that time. I was 40 and I was like, no, I'm tired of starting over. For years, I've been starting over. I'm tired. So through this journey, I was discouraged a lot, but I kept going. I'll have my little pity party for 2 days. I don't go beyond 2 days, but I kept going. When I wanted something to drink, you better believe at the end of a challenge, I would have my little 1 or 2 glasses of wine, and they would laugh at me, but I did that. But that was okay. But I never went beyond 2 weeks without getting back on track. And that's what also kept me going, because I refused to go back to what I was, the way I look, because I never wanted to feel that way again. I don't want nobody ever to feel that way again. That's why I enjoy telling my story, because I know how it is when you reach rock bottom.
Right.
I know what it is when you felt like wow, how am I gonna get myself out of this? You know, and I didn't want nobody to see me. I didn't want nobody to see how much weight I put on, because they were like, oh my God, Tanya put back all of that weight, you know. And but that's why I love the home workouts. I was home, you know, I'm home, ain't nobody can see me. You know what I mean? I exercise on my own. If I look crazy or silly, that's all right. Ain't nobody seeing me. Because nowadays, everyone is recording you. And you know, sometimes when you fail, you really don't want nobody to see you. When you gain all of that weight back,
Mhm.
you really don't want to be recorded. And that was me. You understand? And that's why I felt good. So even those persons who feel that, okay, they might feel intimidated. They probably don't want to even to go to boot camps or anything, because everyone is recording, you
You
know, and
touch
you
on
don't
you
want
touching on
nobody to
everything
see
right here. You touching on
you.
everything right here.
Yeah, because you don't, it's like, okay, you already feel like a failure.
Mhm.
You already feel like a failure.
And it
So
probably
now
took you a
you
long
don't
time
want
to
the
get
whole
there.
world to see that, you know, and that was me. That was me. That's why I encourage persons. If you don't want to go out there, even if you don't have the money, that's all right. I ain't had none either. Yeah, so even if you don't have the money, listen here, that whole workout, you can do it. It's free. Once you got internet, data, whatever it is, you just go ahead and do it. You just go ahead and do it. But that was my breaking point, and I knew I had to change. I knew I had to change. For me, for my family, I had to do it. I had to do it.
All right, so you said a few things in there, and great stuff. I want to thank you for saying that. I feel like what you said about going in after lockdowns during that time, I feel like a lot of people have went through that and found different ways to go about it. And there's still some people sitting at home, mad at themselves, mad at what they see in the mirror. And like you said, it's so easy just to go in your living room, turn on your YouTube, and just dedicate that time. And like you said, sometimes you need that self-motivating push, or sometimes you need a friend to help encourage you. And again, I want to say, man, I'm happy that you guys had that WhatsApp community, because that's always going to be something that's going to keep you encouraging. That maybe you're looking at that room, you don't want to go work out right now, but that group will make
Yes.
you, you know what, let me go put some in. So thank you for sharing.
Yes.
But I do have another question that you touched on. I don't even know which one I want to go on first. Let's go with this first. You did mention the extreme fitness with Phil. I want to say that that's actually something that got me excited, and I actually did a step class over here in the Bahamas. One of the episodes we did here for this fit experience is actually a step class. So I think like we had similar motivations as well. I love the cardio about it. So that was exciting for me. So I want you to talk about what physically, in terms of your cardio, in terms of your exercise routines, how was step classes for you?
Oh, well, steps. I hated steps, to be honest with you. Listen here. When I used to go to the gym, I always ducked step class. I never liked it. Alice did it. Alice made it fun. Even Dion back then. And I hated it. Oh, I hated it because it was always difficult. You know, I just hated it. I ducked it. I said, oh no, step, never me. But hey, I saw Extreme Hip Hop, and he took his time. Phil took his time, showed you everything, even though I knew the basic, mind you, but the music and the motivation when he talks to you, love it. And the hip hop is just the music. To me, it was all about the music and the way the vibe of the class and everything. So I had fun at home doing that. And then every month I challenged myself. I go higher on the steps. You know, it was always a challenge. And then of course, when I became more comfortable with it, I found another person that does the steps, which is Extreme Hip Hop with DG, or Get Filled with DG. He is more fast tempo and with a more up-to-date music. So I do both of them.
So you more like in the advanced level now.
Yeah,
Okay.
but not advanced yet. I'm getting there, but not yet. But I do Phil in the mornings, and then of course I do Extreme Hip Hop with DG in the evenings. after my workout at the gym in the evenings.
That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. I just had to get a little piece in there because I want to encourage people. Like, that is so fun. That's such a high-paced energy. And like you said, when you're in the room with the music, with the instructors, normally or it's just going to be a high energy class and really sets my days up after I do classes like that. All right, so of course I gotta ask this question working at Fitness Connection. What kind of supplements were you using? What's maybe your favorite protein, pre-workouts if you were using any of those? Tell us about those and how you've been using them and everything like that.
Okay, well, of course, before the challenge, the first challenge even, I wasn't taking any protein shake or anything. No, just my vitamins. That was it. And only at the beginning of this second challenge, when I reached out to a new coach, Coach Karen Barr at Raising the Bar Fitness. And she told me, I told her what my goals were. And she asked me about my protein intake. And I was like, what? So she said, no, Tanya, you need to increase your proteins. I was like, okay. She's like, you need protein powder. And I was like, what? So of course I went to Fitness Connection right away. And they recommended me some whey protein shake. I take now Muscle Tech protein shake. And I take that 3 times a day. Love it. I get my protein from that. Extra protein from that just to be my daily requirement. So, and then I take the liquid amino after my workout. So those are the 2 things that I take, the protein powder and the liquid amino.
Now with the aminos, I always like to tell people the big differences I feel. Have you noticed the differences with using amino acids?
Yeah, I noticed. I don't know if you've seen my before picture with this.
Yes, and this. Correct.
So I see the difference in my body base only because I know I added these supplements, and then of course with the training with my coach. So I only can say because of those in addition to the training. So.
No problem. All right, so next thing I wanted to ask, you mentioned you started off with some home workouts. Are you still doing home workouts?
Oh, yes.
So that's just a regular thing.
That's my cardio. That is just my cardio. I strength train at the gym.
Okay, that's where I want to go. So tell us about that.
Oh man.
We gotta shout the gym out now. You gotta shout the gym out too.
Yeah, oh man. My coach, Coach K. She is crazy. You hear me? She is crazy. It's 2 coaches really. It's a joint venture between 2 coaches, Coach K from Raising the Bar Fitness and Coach Edwards, which is the mobile gym. So I started with the boot camp. The boot camp with Kyle because Coach K is a part of that. That's her group. So I recently, for the past month, I've been in the gym at the YMCA with Coach K, and where she changed the game for me. Those weights, oh man, when I tell you she shocked my body, she shocked my body. She was like, Tanya, this is what you needed. This is what you needed. So I look forward to it because it was different. This is not my first time training or having a personal trainer, but this is the first trainer that took the time out and explained the nutrition part to me and looked at me and told me, Tanya, this is your goal. You said you wanted to reduce your body fat. You wanted to lean out. This is what you needed to do. And that's what I like because she took the time out and explained that to me. And so, yeah, I mean, she's a beast. She's a beast. And that's all I can say. The training is tough.
So something I definitely wanted to ask, especially all the persons I speak to in the transformation challenge, They always say the same thing. I'm definitely gonna hop in the next one and all of that. So I want you to say something to the person that might be listening to this that may be doing some work already at home, but doesn't know the advantages that this particular challenge, that even more motivation, even though you said some of it before. I want you directly to talk to that person and tell them how the transformation challenge is so beneficial, even though it's only taking a couple of photos, a little WhatsApp group, but tell us how it really was so official over the 12-week process.
Well, 12 weeks. Okay, let me put it this way. You know, when I can speak, especially for those persons who've been working out all their lives, all of their lives, who's been a part of a gym, a part of a boot camp, but still feel not a part of a camp or a gym. You know what I mean? You don't communicate. You just meet, you work out, you leave. That's it. With this group and Fitness Connection, you're gonna meet mind-like persons who wants to challenge themselves. Because we all need to challenge our bodies sometimes, or you're gonna get or you can plateau. Right. And you ain't gonna know how to break out that plateau. You understand what I'm saying? And then you're gonna beat down on yourself. And then you're gonna go to fast food and eat all them junk food, and then you're gonna drink, and then you're gonna wonder why you put that weight back on. But you see, with this group, they can check you. They are going to check you. You understand what I'm saying? That accountability check-in, you got to do it. You understand? You know, there's a saying that you can't train a bad diet. Trust you me. Those photos will show that bad diet. So, yes, and that's what I love about it. And that 20% discount that you get, you know, when your money tight, listen.
Thank you for saying.
You get that email and say your 20%. Listen, when you taking them supplements, you're gonna need them 20% discount. You understand? You're gonna need them. When you only got that $50 and you like, Lord, you know you need your protein powder, that 20% email come true. I say, yes, let me get my protein. Listen here, Bowflex Barbie. Listen, I can get everything Bowflex. I get my step. Well, everybody who watch my video know I'm always stepping on that Bowflex Barbie step. I can get my band. I can get my pink ball. Trust me, this same room, I call this my workout room. I can pimp this out with Bowflex Barbie. Watch this. But I'm telling you, listen here, when I step in Fitness Connection shop, I be like, oh Lord, when I get some money, I get this, I get that, I coming back for that. That's because I love it. And this is why I'm in the group. Listen here, those discounts help. If they're offering free workshops, go to it. If they're offering powerlifting competition or whatever it is, get involved in it. All of this keeps you motivated and going. If you love steps,
you're making me a little jealous right now. You're making me a little jealous right now because some of the excitement.
You love steps, listen. When you see they offered step classes or booty band classes, you name it, you get out there. The challenges, love it. If you are tired of being in that same rut, that same workout, the same, do something different. This group right here, listen here, the women in the group. This is why I get so excited about the group. We have a lot of men in the group. Yes, they post their videos and stuff. But when you see the women, listen here, posting their workouts, and I call Shantae. She's so sweet. I call it a quiet storm. Oh Lord, she motivates you. We talk outside of the group, but she's so bubbly and she's a motivator, and I love her. And then you got Tawana. Oh, we call her the beast because she is lift some weights. I was like, yeah, girl. So when you see this, man, listen here. my friend reminded me about something. My best friend reminded me, say, Tanya, remember you always want to compete in bodybuilding? And yeah, that was my dream many, many, many years ago. And to see women like that in the
Mm-hmm.
group doing that when bodybuilding was it on Grand Bahama, when you
Mm-hmm.
had those big shows, I used to go to that. You understand? I used to go to that and I loved it. And to watch the women in the group lifting weights like that. Listen here, this group, watch out for the ladies in this group. Yes, from now, listen here, Grand Bahama, the
Oh, yeah.
Bahamas, watch it for the ladies in this group.
I
They're
just want to
gonna
say,
change
guys,
it. They're gonna
if this
change
doesn't
it.
motivate you guys to join this transformation challenge, I hop
Yes,
inside this. What I want to get in this WhatsApp group now. I'm probably
yes,
going to be in the transformation challenge next time it comes around. And if
yes,
anything else, you need these supplements. She was just sharing the importance of protein, the importance of amino acids, as well as pre-workouts to keep you motivated. Just for that 20% is enough reason to come and join this
yes,
transformation challenge. But I want to say this. Thank you for sharing everything you shared. As an employee there at Fitness Connection, I feel 100% more motivated listening to you. I feel like, yeah,
yes,
man, we came up with some great ideas. I'm glad I'm a part of this. And to see your excitement, it motivates
yes,
me now to go to work and say, what more things can we do to help everybody out and to reach their goals? So I just want to thank you for being here.
yes,
Thank you for participating. You are the type of customer we work for. So we don't want you to stop
yes,
doing that. We want to encourage you. We look forward to seeing you inside the next transformation challenge.
of
And I want to
course.
wish you good luck on this one because everybody
Thank
could use a
you.
little extra $1,000.
Yes, yes, yes.
All right, so guys, this is the Fit Experience presented by the Fitness Connection. Again, I'm here with Tanya Dean-Laing. My name is Anwar Smith, aka the Black Swan. That's THABLACKSWAAN. Until next time, guys, be easy.